Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, May 13th. I finished teaching about an hour and a half ago. My video just went live for the Wednesday upload, and I just finished a Zoom call with a couple of my fellow brick and mortar teachers, just discussing what we're going to do for the last couple weeks while we are still remotely teaching. That is the only reason why I have any speck of makeup on. I did not do anything to this hair. It just was up in a bun, and then you saw it when I woke up this morning. You guys already know that every Friday I go and get Starbucks for Christopher and I, but as lovely as that is, and trust me, I do look forward to it because it gets me out of the house, it is nice to just have a plethora of coffee in the fridge. I know you saw it in the opening B-roll of this video that I just opened the door and grabbed a can of Rise. I don't know where this company came from, and I paid for this. This is not a sponsor at all. I did write to them the first week I tried them and said, like, hey, I'm a teacher. I know you guys are giving things out to first responders and frontline workers. Do you guys have any discounts for anybody else? And they told me there is a 10%, let me check that before I say anything. There is a 10% discount, and I will put that link in my description at the top of the box. Some people have been asking about it, but I didn't want to seem like sales or pitchy on it, but you guys see it in my videos. I really do drink it every single morning. And if you want to try it, there is a discount code. Did you guys just hear my weird Irish accent? There's a discount code down below in my description box. Why are the ads on YouTube videos 5 minutes long now? I try to support YouTube creators by letting their ads run, and I'll like make my bed or be doing my makeup or something, but these are 5 minutes long. Anyway, in other positive news of the week, I did just sign my symphony contract. If you followed me on Instagram, I want to say a week or 10 days ago, there was an Instagram live of me just practicing music, and I stated I was doing audition songs for a gig that I really wanted to book. And they wrote to me and said, Kristen, we not only want to book you for the 2020 winter season concert, we want to book you for the 2021 spring. So I have 2 contracts that I am digitally signing. I'm putting them into preview, signing them, and now sending them back. That is so awesome. If I'm allowed to vlog either one of those experiences, I definitely will, to take you guys behind the scenes. I can't state how much money I make on this because it's in the agreement that I can't talk about it, but I will say that a single day's work with a symphony under an actual union contract pays more than 2 weeks of brick and mortar teaching. That I can say, because I didn't give any numbers, I didn't break any of their rules, but that is so exciting. It's like a weight lifted off my chest, and so many other things got canceled. And right now I'm finishing up a newsletter to go out to you guys, because I do have a mailing list. It's just an update for VIP kid teachers, what's going on, things that are changing. And I think I do a little bit more of just classroom and regular teaching as well, just to keep people in the loop. Other than that, this week I have rebranded my entire Instagram page, which is a lot of work outside of Instagram. It was easy just to go in and change it from VIP Kristen to Kristen's Classroom, but then I had to go onto YouTube and change the banner, the end screens, the little things that play here, I'm gonna play it here, this, and everything else that you didn't think of, like places you don't think to look for it. It was a lot of work, so if you aren't following me on Instagram, please do so. Anyway, it's just a regular Wednesday around here, but I did get my vertical garden. It came yesterday in the mail. If you watched my what I spent in a month as a teacher in quarantine video, you know that I ordered this and how much it cost. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me. It is a beautiful day. I'm gonna finish up here, make some lunch, put together my vertical garden, and maybe show you guys a little bit of my backyard that definitely needs weeded, mulched, trimmed. It needs a lot of work. All right, breakfast is done. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I'm doing a quick stint of keto this week just to get through a weight loss plateau. If you follow me on Instagram, you know. But these will be tried. Let me close my trash can. These were sent to us from a friend who works for Traveling Vineyard. And I told my husband what I want to do to break my carb fast is have an Italian night with one of these bottles of wine. They just look wonderful. Also, you see I need to add more of these bushes along the row because I planted impatiens last year that did not survive the winter. But if you look in the back, you see this huge plant behind the fountain. That is a catnip plant, and there's another one over here that's not growing as fast. I need to definitely trim that one in the back, give this one some Miracle Grow. There's some purple cat mint coming in, and then I forget what kind of flower the yellow one is. If you watch any of my future videos when they've bloomed, please tell me what the yellow flower is. I won't do a full backyard tour just yet because it is not ready. I need to get some hanging plants, get new mason jars that are rust-proof and waterproof, and the vertical garden will go over there. So I just opened the box and you can smell this freshly cut wood and roped on cedar. This is the Etsy store I bought it from. I don't know this person personally, but I will link their Etsy store down below, and let's see how well this goes together. Got the body put on. So far, so good with these instructions. This is great. Pete and Shelly are the people who own this. I do not know them clearly, but I'm gonna give them a great review on their Etsy store. I forgot that I got one with 4 tiers, so let me know what things you think I should plant in my 4. I know my top one, I want to be like herbs, like basil, rosemary, cilantro. Second one, I'd like to be strawberries and cucumbers. And then the bottom, the only ones I really want are peppers and tomatoes. But what else do you think I can plant in my garden? Let me know. Christopher put some wood glue and some clamps on here. We may have split part of the wood accidentally. It was our fault. So we're gonna let that sit for a few hours. I'm gonna go set up for office hours with my students because it is Wednesday and I try to open a few hours just for them. It's office hours to do work, but honestly, these office hours are like 10 minutes of schoolwork and another 30 of how are you doing? How are you holding up? And I am completely fine with that. I feel like since we're all new to this and we're all kind of doing it together, the more we can feel like a team and a unit, the better. So I'm gonna open up office hours and then I'm gonna set up on the patio outside and I will catch you out there later. Welcome to my backyard. We are under the umbrella and this is the lilac tree you see me posting about all the time. There's a baby in there, but I'm not gonna go near the nest. Desiree is also opening the back patio right now. Good girl. Someone tell me when in this video she jumps the fence, because she will do it. I am so excited. After this week, I am taking 2 full weeks off from VIP Kid. It's not that I don't like my kids or the schedule or the side income. They're all great, but there's just time where you need a break, and I figure the more time I can have to focus on my brick and mortar kids, the better, I can make the situation for them. I have gotten some graduation song requests from them, so we'll see what the principal allows and what's going to happen. And speaking of administration, we got some news today about next year, and I can't say that I'm surprised by it. I can just say that I am sad, not just for me, but for all the teachers that this is going to affect. We got an email from our superintendent, so not even just our principal, and he basically told us that we are still to expect a contract for next year, which is great, but the supplementals on our contract will not be included in the event we don't do them. And if you're someone who's not a teacher who doesn't use this terminology, basically, we teachers get a salary for teaching the children, of course. Then we get an extra bit of money called a supplemental for doing things like sports, music, theater, in the know, math club, whatever it is. If you're a teacher and you do things outside of your contracted school hours, you get supplemental income, as you should. You are sharing your time, your talents, your resources. So this is going to affect the teachers who do sports, the teachers who do all the academic supplementals and after school activities, and myself. For me, this will take away my supplementals for the Christmas concert for band and choir, the spring concert for band and choir, the 4th grade musical, and the big coveted middle school musical. And if you want to know ballpark how much it's going to take off from my salary, it is a pretty large number. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this, breaking out of the backyard. If it does happen and you're watching, put down below in the comments when it happened. And if you have a cat that does this too, give this video a thumbs up. I think she's going. And that's how my cat escapes my backyard. Well, that was fun. I guess if she were gonna pick a time to jump the fence, she picked the most melancholy part of this video. But honestly, I haven't looked to see how much this is going to cut my salary for next year. I will definitely see the numbers when I get my contract. It's just disheartening, one, because now I'm going to have to budget on a salary that is substantially less. So that's one bummer. But the other bummer that really gets me is that these kids have a chance to not do a musical next year. Like my 8th graders who are 7th graders now, who've waited their turn and now haven't gotten to do a musical since they were in 6th grade, might not get to do one. Or my 5th graders playing their instrument for the first time may not get to do a concert, might not even have band, we might be doing general music. So yes, it's sad for me as a professional in my career to have to deal with the situation. And I'm sure I'm not going to be the only one as this arises. But if you are someone going through this as well, let me know your situation down below with what you feel comfortable talking about. I just know for me, I'm sad because it's going to be rebudgeting and the kids aren't going to have those opportunities. And I understand the situation. I get that it's in the best intent of the kids and nobody wants for this to happen. It just makes me sad. So I've been thinking about ways to be creative in this situation, and I want to know your opinions down below in the comments. But I want to try to film one of those no spend weeks where you don't spend any money during the course of the week and then you like vlog the experience to share what you're doing instead of spending money on things. If that's something you think would be interesting, you have another idea of how to make this creative, let me know down below. I know for me, I will be trying to save a little bit more during the summer so that I can make up for the new contract when it goes into effect on September 1st. I am still paid the same salary now until the last week of August, and then the new contract kicks in for the next 12 months, obviously. And in the event the world does clear up and things go back to normal, we might do our concerts, we might do our musicals, but I'm not banking on it because I haven't seen any indication that the students feel comfortable or the parents feel comfortable yet. So I'm gonna go off the assumption that I am not doing them next year and I will not be receiving that supplemental income on top of my salary. I didn't mean to make this video so much of a downer. This was just supposed to be a, day in my life. There's the mommy bird. Cool, she loves that I'm out here by the lilac tree. I think because it's such a nice day, I'm going to nix the idea of doing a pup sugar workout and just go get on my bike and just bike around and be in the sun for a little bit. Teachers, what are ways that you deal with getting like hard news or bad news, whether it's about your curriculum, anything in the classroom? I want to know your guys' thoughts, but that is it for today's video. Hopefully I can have some shots in the outro showing you my finished garden. And once again, let me know what things I should be growing. I have never grown a garden before. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not yet done so, click the subscribe button down below. While I'm filming this, we are less than 200 subscribers away from 7,000 people in this online community. That is amazing. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much, especially during the last few months when I've needed someone to talk to or people to bounce creative ideas off of. So please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Carry on, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Check the outro. Bye. Can you tell someone got into the catnip? Just normal cat things. Another Friday video means it's clearly time for another Starbucks gift card giveaway. Like I mentioned in this video, I rebranded my Instagram page from VIP Kristen to Kristen's Classroom, so it now does match my YouTube channel. I'm going to be giving away 3 Starbucks gift cards, actually, since you guys have been so great. To enter this giveaway, make sure that you are following my Instagram channel and leave a comment on this picture that includes hashtag 7K today. When we do hit 7,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I will select 3 people at random and DM them for information on how to send them their own Starbucks gift card. You can leave any comment you want on that picture. I might ask a question on it. You can share something about the summer, teaching, something positive, whatever it is. So long as it has hashtag 7K today, you will be entered to win. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. Have a great weekend, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.